All right, let's talk about making some real money on the side in 2025. I've got 13 different hustles for you, but I've broken them down into 3 really clear categories. That way you can find the one that actually fits your life right now. Let's get right into it. I mean, it's the big question, isn't it? Whether you just need a little extra cash for the weekend, or maybe you're dreaming bigger. You're trying to build a whole new income stream. Either way, you are in the right place. You know, I find it really helpful to think of all this as a side hustle ladder. We're going to start at the bottom with quick cash and we'll climb our way up. Each rung represents a different level of effort and, of course, a different reward. This way, you can find the perfect step for you. Okay, so let's start with that first rung of the ladder, hustles for quick cash. These are all about speed and accessibility. We're talking almost zero upfront investment needed to get going. So, what does that actually mean, trading time for money? Well, think of this as the I need cash by Friday category. There's no complex setup, there's no waiting around. You simply do the work and you get paid. It is the purest, simplest form of work and for sure the fastest way to see money hit your bank account. Just take a look at the range here. Now, gig driving is the obvious one, right? Super accessible. But look at something like valet driving. The hidden benefit there beyond the $40 an hour is that you're meeting people. It's an incredible and kind of sneaky networking opportunity. And hey, if you've got a specific skill, say you're great at math, tutoring for something like the SATs can easily clear $100 an hour. And then there's consulting. And yes, you are seeing that number correctly. Now, that's the high end for sure, but it just shows you the massive potential if you have real expertise in a field. Think business or tech or finance that other people are willing to pay top dollar for. So how do you even start something like that? It's probably simpler than you might think. You get your legal ducks in a row with an LLC, polish up that LinkedIn profile until it absolutely shines, and throw together a simple website. The real key, though, is to just start reaching out to people and begin building that portfolio of results. Here is another fantastic and super flexible option, becoming a notary. The path is just so clear. You take a course, you get certified, you start networking with people in your town, and bam! Suddenly, you can take on assignments whenever you have some free time. It's a surprisingly in-demand service. Okay, let's move up to the next rung and see how this all builds. We're moving away from just quick cash and into building a small, scalable business that could become a real local success story. All right, now we're kind of graduating from just earning to actually building something. And this level requires some skin in the game. You'll probably need to invest in some assets up front, but the payoff? Oh, it's huge. You're creating a real business asset that isn't totally dependent on your time. And just look at the jump in potential earnings. We're talking monthly income that can be truly significant. I mean, think about it. A party rental business with just a few bouncy houses could eventually scale into a serious operation. See, these aren't just jobs anymore. They're real, local businesses. Here's a super practical tip for a business like balloon decorating. You can forget about expensive ads. Your best friend is your Instagram page. If you can create amazing, viral-worthy reels of your work, the local referrals will start pouring in. It's visual, it's cheap, and it is incredibly effective. Okay, so if a rental business is calling to you, this is where your mindset has to really shift to that of a true business owner. This means covering all your bases, getting liability insurance, understanding the local rules, buying quality gear that's gonna last, and making it super, super easy for people to book and pay you. All right, let's climb to the final and honestly the most powerful rung on our ladder, playing the long game. These are the hustles that are all about building lasting and often passive wealth over time. You know, the key word for this level is patience. This isn't about paying next week's rent. It's about building an asset for your future. It takes consistent work up front, no doubt about it. But the reward is the ultimate goal for so many people, creating an income stream that makes money for you, even when you're not actively working. A perfect example of this is being a content creator. This chart shows they don't just rely on one thing. They build an audience, and then they monetize that audience in all these different ways. Ad revenue, affiliate links, sponsorships, and of course, selling their own products. It's like a diverse financial ecosystem. So the 2 biggest paths here are blogging and YouTube. Which one is right for you? Well, if you love to write and you want to build authority through search engines like Google, blogging is your game. But if you have a great on-camera personality and you want to build a super engaged community, then YouTube is the place to be.
And this whole creator path has so many different flavors. You could be a writer building a paid community on Substack, or an artist selling your creations on Etsy, or maybe an expert selling templates. But do you notice the common thread? They all succeed by finding a very specific audience and serving them over and over again.
This single idea, this is the magic key to the entire long game. Create once, sell multiple times. Just stop and think about that for a second. You build one great online course or one amazing set of design templates, and you can sell it forever. That is a true digital asset. Okay, we've climbed the entire ladder. We've seen all the options. Now comes the most important part, figuring out which one of these ideas is the right one for you. This is where you really need to get honest with yourself. What are your skills? How much time do you actually have? And probably most important of all, what is your financial goal right now? Let's make this really, really simple. If you need cash now, like next week, start on that first rung by trading your time for money. If your dream is to build a scalable local brand that you can be proud of, look at those small business ideas. And if you're willing to be patient to build long-term passive wealth, then you need to start playing the long game. So there you have it, 13 powerful ideas on 3 different rungs of the ladder. You don't have to jump all the way to the top, you just have to take that first step. So the only question left is, which one are you going to try in 2025?